Shalom. Kol holo Yahweh Ba'ashum, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashum, Rakach Wadash, the bonds of the apostles, the bonds of the elders, a great millstone, who will well and taught me this truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, just preach his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David, the hopeful elect, and the speckled bird. To you, I say shalom. Let's get into this lesson, man. Right, earlier today, I was watching this movie called The Running Man. I believe it had just came out, and hey, it was pretty good movie, especially when you're watching it with your spiritual eyes. A whole bunch of scriptures just come through, man. Right, so for those that have not watched the movie yet, I'm really going to get into some spoilers, right? So, hey, just click off the video if you don't want to be spoiled, because I'm probably going to go into some scenarios in which happen within the movie. But pretty much the premise of the movie is, right, hey, old boy was struggling, man. Didn't have the money to take care of his bills or take care of his family, right? His daughter was sick, right? And trying to find all these avenues to make some money. And, he tries out for this game show called The Running Man, because they have several game shows out there. And it's nothing but the bread and circus. And as you watch the movie, you realize, it's all about the ratings. It's all about the bread and circus. It's all about the story, right? They do what they want, right? But anyways, getting into it, right? They figured, hey, this dude right here, right? He's a perfect candidate to be on The Running Man, right? And so pretty much the premise of The Running Man, hey, you're literally running for your life. You're ducking, dodging, hiding. You're blending in with society, right? Trying not to get caught. Because if you get caught, that's your ass. You're dying. You literally signed up to, hey, you're dying if you get caught, right? And you can apply that to this truth, right? As you see some of the scriptures that I have set up right here. I'm going to get this right here. 2 Ezra 16 and verse 40. Oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, right? We're spiritually getting our people ready for the things that's coming. We're warning them of Jacob's trouble, a time of trouble which the world has never seen before. The world has never experienced before. Those are the time of trouble that we're coming into. So bad that, the scriptures speak of in the book of Amos. You escape one thing, you escape a lion, there's a bear. You escape the bear, there's a serpent. You get bit by a serpent. Just roughly paraphrasing the scriptures. If a brother want to post it up on the comment board, throughout it. But yeah, it's gonna be like that. You escape one thing, another thing is right there. That's why the scriptures say, woe unto thee that desire the day of the Lord. You don't even realize, right, for these Christians, these people out here in the world, they don't even realize what it entails for the day of the Lord, right? A lot of death, hell, and destruction. But us, we're preparing our people for Jacob's. We're preparing them, right, spiritually for the things that's going to come. And that you must endure so you can get that beautiful kingdom, man. Be the first fruits of that, right? So anyways, it reads, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth, right? And it goes down when you read 2 Ezra 16 and 40 on down. You have this possession, this and that, right? Hey, count it all loss, but everything, right, I count as a gain in the Mashiach, right? And the anointed, right? So really, you ain't losing nothing. Just understand that, if you have possessions, you have a nice car, you have a nice house, just understand that you're going to be a pilgrim upon the earth. You're not going to be able to enjoy those things, man. Let me get this right here. I'm going to continue getting into the premise of the movie, right? Matthew 24 and verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And that's the premise of the Running Man show, man. You want all that money? You want the prize? You have to endure to the end, right? You die, that's it. They catch you, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Right? And so yeah, old buddy, you'll watch the movie, you end up watching it, some things happen. He was wise. Matter of fact, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this lesson, man. Cause you Jakes out there that's wearing them shirts and fringes, y'all are easy target. Y'all don't even realize that y'all are a easy target. This movie shows it. This movie shows it. Because old boy, he had to blend in with society. He had to get a disguise. He had to hide himself. Right? Our apostles and elders going into that, man. That shirt and fringes thing, hey, it's not a wise thing to do. You are, hey, scripture say, ye shall be hated for all men's sake, right? If you know that and understand that, you will move circumspectly within this walk, man. Right? You'll have these over righteous brothers, right? Oh man, I gotta do it, Doc. It's not wise, brother. You an easy target. You gonna get caught. They gonna see them shirt with fringes, you gonna get caught. Right? Don't be over wise. Why must thou destroy thyself? You see? Over righteous, Salakia. Right? Why must thou destroy thyself? Just roughly paraphrasing scripture. Once again, old boy had to hide. He had to disguise himself, man. He had to get a new ID. Right? He was moving circumspectly, man. And that's how you're supposed to be within this walk. And within this show, you did have a couple people that helped him out. You see, I wouldn't be surprised how the Lord will set it up. Don't be surprised if a person of another nation or other Jakes, you out there getting hunted, literally, they're going to send bounty hunters on you, right? Esau, Edom super soldiers. That's within this show as well. Super soldiers and stuff, right? Security cams, DNA trackers as well, right? Wouldn't be surprised Esau, Edom has all that. But don't be surprised if people that's not within this truth, heathens or whatever, right? They end up helping you out. And that's what happened within this movie as well. He had several people helping him out, right? And that's part of the Lord guiding you, protecting you, right? Hey, that's just part of the movie, right? If they're a heathen, it doesn't mean that they're going to receive salvation, Genesis, right? The Lord just put it on their heart to help you out, all right? They still going to go to slavery if they're a heathen, but, the Lord is just having mercy upon you through them to help you out, right? But yeah, let me remember some more of this movie. So yeah, as you're watching this movie, which I'm going to get this scripture right here. I'm going to read it first. Revelation 12 and verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Who is the accuser of thy brother? As Esau Edom. I'm going to get into that why this acquaints to this lesson, right? Which accuse them before our power day and night. They are the accuser of thy brother, right? They are a false accuser. So as you see in this movie, they had AI play up, man. Just as we've been saying, because I'm pretty sure these dudes been watching our videos, seeing our videos. Another reason how I know that, because you had apparently a prophet out there on the highways and byways preaching the word. Now he had a microphone, right? But he had a garment. He didn't have fringes on it, but he had a garment and he had a microphone. And on his sign said, right? Because he had a sign in there. It said, the Lord condemns the wicked, right? Condemns evil or the wicked. And hey, that's strong. And why hey, how right does I get to it, explain that as well. Why that's powerful. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just say it, at the end, right? They was telling you who runs this show, right? You got to figure out who runs the show. The people up top, right? They benefit from this, right? And you can equate that to the tiny tops, right? Because at the end of the movie, he finally got his judgment. Those that come after the men of the Lord, you have done all the wickedness upon our people. Guess what? The Lord said it's going to be turned unto you. And that's what happened to old boy that owned the show. Wickedness, Slakia, judgment was turned unto him. The people woke up and found out, all right? And then old boy got to see the destruction of the wicked with his very own eyes, right? That's how we going to be able. But once again, going back to Revelation 12 and 10, they kept on playing AI, right? He'll say something and they'll change it up and they'll have him say something that he never said. So don't be surprised if that happens to us, man. Right? A false accuser trying to go at the hearts of the people. Because there's a woman that he came across and she thought he was the baddest thing on earth, man. The most evil, wickedest thing on earth. But he had to keep on telling her and explaining his story like, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. And eventually she saw it with her own eyes. All right. Eventually she saw it with her own eyes. And that's how the people's going to be. They're going to see with their own eyes that the truth in which we telling them is the truth. Matter of fact, they even said it in there in the movie as well. If I'm not mistaken, had one of the people that was helping them, help hiding them, right? Hey, if you even have the truth in your household, you can be prosecuted for that. What's that, man? You equate that to this truth, man. You have a Bible, you within this truth, right? They're going to come after you, right? So let's get this right here. Matthew 10 and verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. And a lot of our people are not wise. They're not wise as serpents and they're not harmless as doves. They out here moving wickedly and they about to find out the hard way, man. Right? This is a commandment. You got to be circumspect. Them shirt with fringes, yeah, easy target. Why you think old boy in the movie had to change clothes? Change his identity for a second. Shoot, he even had a mustache, because he had everything pretty much, I wouldn't say shaven, but it was pretty much cut down super, super low, right? He had his beard and facial hair cut down super, super low, right? But he ended up getting a fake mustache, trying to blend in with these people so they wouldn't recognize him. That's what we doing. We're Clark Kent. But the time is coming where we're going to have to be on prophet mode 24/7. But right now, right, as the doors of mercy is still open, we're at the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. We still have to be Clark Kent. That doesn't mean when Jacob's trouble blows up that you take what I say being in prophet mode 24/7, that you go put on your garment out there in the wilderness and hiding and ducking and dodging, that you put on your garment. No, man. Right? You still going to move circumspectly. It's just, 24/7 on spiritual mode. 24/7. Right? But anyways, verse 17, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in they synagogues. And ye shall be brought before the governors and kings for my sake, for the testimony against them and the Gentiles. You see? That's why you got to be Clark Kent out here, man. All right? We already know we on a radar. Don't make it easier for them, man. Don't make it easier for them. You're already going to be hated because you're speaking against them and the Gentiles. Don't make it easier for them, right? You're supposed to have this truth blameless, right? To the best of your ability, out here moving circumspectly. These other Jakes, they don't get it. They learn that they Israelites and they gotta show it. Tell everybody. Cause mass confusion. IUIC. Other camps as well. Just causing a whole bunch of mass confusion, man. Right? And some brothers may be brought up to the judges, man. The Lord is telling you it's going to happen. Right? But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in the same hour what ye shall speak. Don't be meditating, oh man, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that, I'm going to curse him out. The Lord is going to speak through you as it reads. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. It's the Lord going to be literally speaking through you. Oh man, I'm going to meditate, man. I'm going to say this. I'm going to tear them up, man. Nah, man. Just wait for that time when they bring you up to the judge. If it's in the Lord's movie for that to happen to you, Lord gonna put that spirit upon you to say what you gotta say, man. Right? And check this, and the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father, the child, the children shall rise up against their parents. They cause them to be put to death. Because even within this movie, you had the woman, Slakia, one of the appear to be Edomites that helped old boy out, right? His mother wanted to see the running man candidate put to death. You see? That was all. Hey, there's so many spiritual things that happen within this movie, man. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. You see that? And so knowing that you're going to be on the run, there's going to be a bounty upon your head. And this specific trial, the show, you had to endure for 30 days. We don't know how long Jacob's trouble is going to be. But regardless, you have to endure. However long it is, you have to endure until you get beaten up in them chariots, man. Matter of fact, within this movie, he was supposed to go to a bunker and have a little safe house. Don't be surprised if that happens to brothers, man. These bunkers, these little safe houses, they're going to be there prepared for you. Right? Let's see. Maybe for the sake of time, let me see. Let me get these scriptures. Psalm 71, verse 10. For my enemies speak against me, and they that lie wait for my soul to take counsel. Right? That's how Esau Edom moves, man. Right? They plot in wickedness against the just, saying, God has forsaken him. Persecute and take him. For there is none to deliver him. That's how they thinking. Man, we got this man cornered. Man, his God ain't real. What he been saying ain't real. It ain't going to happen. Let's go ahead and get this man. Right? Oh, Yahweh Shemiel Shah, be not far from me. Oh, my power, make haste for my help. So the times that be coming into, right? As we're going to have bounties upon our heads, the Lord is going to deliver us from the hands of our enemies. Check this. Let them be confounded and consumed that are adversaries to my soul. Let them be covered with reproach and dishonor that seek my hurt. Because as you watch it in the last part of the movie, old boy that owned the TV show, and you can equate that to a bunch of these tiny tops. They own a whole bunch of these corporations, shows, TVs, everything, man. All parts of entertainment. And they pushing out all this wickedness, this bread and circus for the people to be distracted, putting out their own narratives, right? Even old boy from the All-American football show, he was in there, right, on Netflix. He was in there, and he was bringing out some truth, man, right? So yeah, old boy that owned the show, Tiny Top, he got his comeuppance, right? Judgment was brought unto him, and he was hunted, right? Scriptures speak about that. The fishes shall be turned into hunters, right? Psalm 71 and verse 1. In thee, O Yahweh Shemel Shai, do I put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion. Deliver me in thy righteousness, and cause me to escape. Incline thy ear unto me, and save me. That's what the Lord's going to do unto his men, unto his elect, right? Men, women, and children, right? Which they consist of the elect, right? The 144,000. Those are men, right? They're going to receive spiritual power. The Lord's going to protect them. However, the Lord, whatever the Lord deems worthy, right? Spiritual power, them escaping, the chariots coming down and, zapping these people into dust, right? These things are going to happen for us, man, and you got to believe it. So pray this prayer, man. Let me never be put to confusion. Deliver me, cause me to escape. Listen to me, Lord. Baba Kashah, right? Be thou my strength, be thou my strong habitation, whereunto I may continually resort. Thou hast given commandments to save me, for thou art my rock and my fortress. You see, we trust in the Lord all the day long, man. The Lord is our rock. The Lord is our fortress, man. We're not trusting in the ways of this world. We're not trusting in these guys of wood and stone, right? When the going get tough, right? The tough get going, right? The Lord is going to deliver his men. The Lord is going to show out, right? But you got to endure whatever the Lord has placed in front of you. Easier said than done, but it's got to happen if you want to be delivered, right? Deliver me, oh my power, out of the hand of the wicked and out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel man. And the Lord going to do that, man. The Lord going to show out. At the end of the movie, old boy was good. I believe he was supposed to be promised billions of dollars. You can equate that to the elect. The elect endures to the end. Hey, we gonna be ruling whole worlds, man. We gonna have our own spaceships. Hey, $1 billion ain't gonna be nothing to the men of the Lord, man. All right. But yeah, we gonna be good. But we just gotta endure. But yeah, just a little quick hit. Yahweh desires an edifying lesson. Want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rakach, Wadash, the Bonds of the Apostles, the Bonds of the Elders, a great millstone, Ruel, and tell us the truth, and a Bar Babal Shalom.